So today I wanted to bring you an update on the Waterdown Bypass. We had our discussions earlier this week and our council meeting, and I've got confirmation that the Waterdown Bypass is indeed funded, and it is under construction in different phases. So behind me, you'll see that part of the road is just very, very raw right now, the digging that's been done. We're actually at the top of Wimberley, and Wimberley is in one of the newer sections, and I'm going to show you a map in a minute. But let's do a pan around first of all, and you'll be able to see that we're at the top of Wimberley, and this is going to be the new road that joins into the east-west corridor. And the east-west bypass corridor is going to be called Waterdown North Drive. So I have brought a map here today, which I'm going to show you. And we're going to zero in on, and I'm going to show you where we are and what phases are currently under construction. So right now we're at the top of Wimberley, and this is the Waterdown Bypass that is going to be built. So this is Highway 6 over here, just to orient everybody. This is Parkside Drive, and this is Dundas Street here. And so this portion of the bypass through the new developments over to Centre Road will be built by the developers who are currently building homes in this area. The next section over here will be built by the City of Hamilton. This section is the one where we're currently negotiating land purchases. We have about 40 properties that we need to negotiate with landowners for either a meter of their land or in one or two cases their entire property. And so this will be later on in 2020, 2021. So the new Avonside Road, which is currently open, which is taking a lot of the traffic off of Evans Road, which is here, is currently open. It is in need of a right-hand turn, and I've heard from many of you, so thank you very much, letting me know what improvements we can make. The right-hand turn will be built in this section of Dundas Street, right over past the Burlington line, over to Cedar Springs Road, where, and it will be cost-shared with Burlington from their border over. The next section of the bypass is actually the north-south bypass, and that goes through the new development in Mountain View Heights. We have Burke Street here, which is currently done down to Skinner Road. The next phase of construction, which will see the completion by that developer of the north-south portion of the bypass, will take it down to Mountain View Road, where it will then curve over to Waterdown Road, and Waterdown Road will be widened and reconstructed and upgraded, similar to Parkside Drive being done right now, and that will be done all the way down to the QEW. Just to give you a little bit of history, originally this bypass was supposed to take the traffic off the QEW, and it was take it all the way over to number 6 Highway. Now that was the plan, and it has been in the works for 35 years. So this bypass is not a new project. We didn't finally get down to what it was going to look like until the provincial government under Mike Harris mandated that all of the growth would happen in Waterdown. And right after that, we were amalgamated with the City of Hamilton. And we had the MPAC reassessments for all the properties, plus the downloading that happened. So there's been a tremendous amount of pressure put on residents, which is one of the reasons why your taxes have been going up so high since the amalgamation in 2000. But getting back to the bypass, we will be cost sharing with Burlington on the Waterdown Road section of it. That is probably going to start in 2020 to 2021. And then, you know, Burke Street, as I say, that's going to be 2019, 2020. It'll probably be complete when the houses are completed in that section. So there is a lot of work that needs to be done. We've known about this for a long time. The actual decision on the route of the bypass, which changed dramatically once they mandated that the growth would come to Waterdown, that had happened back in 2002 when the route was actually selected. And then, you know, we started the process of filing for applications, etc. Now, the developers did not want to only build and phase in with all of the infrastructure in the roads. And so they took the city to the Ontario Municipal Board. The challenge was the city asked them to only build in phases that would go along with the construction being done on the bypass roads. And therefore, we'd be able to accommodate all the traffic. Because Lord knows, we've got terrible traffic in this community. And I thank you for your understanding and your patience. I have been battling it for the last 8 years. And it wasn't until 2015 that we actually had the approval from the provincial government to go ahead and build the bypass. We had multiple studies that had to be done. So when we finally got the approvals, now it's been 3 years since we had those approvals, and we're going as quickly as we can to purchase lands, do the final designs, which are done now, negotiate with the developers to build their portions of the bypass. That's been done. And so we'll just keep moving forward. I thank you so much for listening to me today. I'm very proud and honored to be your city councillor. I'm Judi Partridge. Thank you.